Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a school district in our region makes a plan to keep kids safe while they get their education. And a Kentucky university gets some funding to help students feel a bit safer while roaming their campus.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Keaton Hall. The time is 4:59. A little bit of a different look today. We've got Cameron here as well, so let's throw it over to him and get our first look at the weather.
Yeah, it's the weekend crew. We're just taking over the morning show this morning. But yeah, Keaton, the weather is awesome this morning. We are dry and clear, but we do have some changes on the way, especially as we get into tonight. Here is a live look over at UVA-wise, a clear sky. You can see a few stars in the sky this morning. Current temperature is sitting at 63 degrees. Now, not as cool as yesterday morning. Most of us are in the middle and upper 60s, 69 in Pikeville, 64 for Somerset and London, still sitting at 70 over in Jackson. And like I mentioned, all is quiet on Pinpoint Doppler this morning, but most of us are included in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. That is for later on this evening and into tonight. Now, the overall threat is low, but I do have the full forecast and what you can expect coming up in just a little bit. Keaton.
Thank you, Cameron. During the 2022 legislative session, the Kentucky General Assembly took on school safety in the wake of mass shootings and passed House Bill 63, mandating each district to appoint a school resource officer, or SRO, on each campus in the district. These police officers must be in place by August 1st, leaving school districts with only a short time to comply. Officials with Laurel County Schools say they're going to establish their own police department with 20 officers.
We're seeing violence in the public town square increasing, and there is a trend, and that makes it necessary to take additional steps to keep kids and everybody safe.
Superintendents we talked with tell us that many challenges remain. In some districts, just hiring enough people is proving difficult. Yesterday, Governor Andy Beshear announced new money for safety upgrades at Eastern Kentucky University. The governor awarded $369,000 to the school. It'll pay for a new 6-foot wide sidewalk and more lighting on campus. The sidewalk will also feature new ramps that will comply with Americans with Disabilities Act. The governor says this will not only help people who have accessibility issues, but it will help the environment.
This project helps protect our people and the students and faculty at EKU. On top of that, it's going to help people be healthy and benefit the environment by providing an easy way to get to and from campus without needing to take a bus or a car.
And a federal program is covering 80% of the cost of these upgrades. The FDA approved COVID-19 vaccinations for a new age group. As of Friday, COVID-19 vaccinations were permitted to children as young as 6 months old to 5 years old. The available vaccinations for this age group are Pfizer and Moderna. While this is still the same vaccine as adults are getting, doctors say that in order to protect the younger bodies from potential side effects, the dosage is much smaller.
Actually, the dose for children is probably because of their body weight. So you don't need the adult dose to be given for children to produce the same amount of immunity or antibody response.
Infectious disease specialist Dr. Ferris Cater adds even though younger patients receive a lower dosage, it's just as effective as an adult vaccination. Senator Rand Paul was in Simpson County Tuesday morning. He was there to hear about issues important to the community. He also discussed his efforts in the Senate. Senator Paul also spoke on the approval of vaccines for children under 5, saying that most kids that have had COVID have developed immunity.
Even kids who haven't had COVID, who get it for the first time, the death rate's 1 in 2 million. There's a lot of ways to keep our kids safe, but COVID's not one of them for our kids. We need to not be mandating it, and parents need to be able to make their own choice.
Senator Paul says he asked Dr. Anthony Fauci last week if a child who already had COVID needed to get the vaccine or if the risks outweigh the benefits. He claims Fauci never answered him. A major milestone in the construction of Baptist Health Hamburg in Lexington. Hospital leaders held the topping off ceremony Tuesday morning at the new site on Polo Club Boulevard. You can see the crews placing the steel beam at the highest point of the facility. They broke ground on the new outpatient surgery and medical campus 7 months ago. The goal is to provide more services to those who live in the surrounding counties, because about 60% of Baptist Health Lexington's patients come from outside Fayette County.
Although today we're officially topping off a building, there's really no limit to the amount of good that will happen here at this new Baptist campus.
Phase 1 of the Baptist Health Hamburg is scheduled to be completed in spring of '24. UK Healthcare is also working to build a medical campus in Hamburg. Officials entered an agreement to purchase the land where the Meadowcrest Mansion used to stand on the corner of Winchester Road along I-75. They made the announcement Friday. UK Healthcare says the campus will have a medical office building and other clinical facilities. It could have a regional hospital facility. UK says Hamburg is fast growing and they're ensuring medical access is conveniently located for patients. Louisville Metro Police arrested a man accused of punching the city's mayor in the face. It happened during the weekend. Police say this man, Antoine Brown, is the man seen in the video punching Mayor Greg Fisher. A member of the mayor's security team confronts him before checking on Fisher. Police say they arrested Brown yesterday without incident. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, as the weather heats up, federal health leaders give a reminder about the dangers of ticks and their bites. That's on the way next.
And all is quiet across the mountains this morning, but a few stronger storms are possible later today. I have those details coming up.